One of the handouts on Moodle this week is a funny looking form that can be used to plan your keyword search. Plan a keyword search? That just sounds silly, right? I mean, keyword searching is something we all do and it's not that hard, so why would we want or need to do any planning? Trust me, a little planning before you start searching can definitely save you time. As a librarian, I've done thousands of searches, some planned and well thought out, and others not so much. Those others are the searches that take longer and are the most frustrating. So, let's work through this form to see how it can help you turn your topic into keywords and turn those keywords into a search strategy. The first item on the form asks you to state what you want to research in the form of a question. I'm curious about how libraries can reach and serve distant students, so that is the question I ask. The next item asks you to pull a topic out of your research question. Mine is library outreach for distant students. Again, this doesn't have to be perfectly worded, it just needs to make sense to you. Now, let's pull the key concepts from our topic. There is room here for 3 key concepts, but sometimes you'll have more, and sometimes you'll have less. My key concept, or the keywords I'm going to start with, are libraries, distant students, and outreach. You see that word "and" placed in between our columns? This is one of our friends, the Boolean operators. Remember that "and" combines terms that are not similar. It will narrow or make your search smaller. In this case, I want to find articles that say something about all 3 of my keywords: libraries and distant students and outreach. In the form, in this case, we are moving from left to right. Next, we want to list synonyms or alternate spellings of our keywords. On the form, these go from top to bottom. And we have another Boolean operator, OR. Remember, OR is used when you want to find searches for similar terms at the same time. There are 3 columns here, but you may have more or less depending on the term. When searching using OR, we need to use parentheses. If we don't, the database tends to get confused. So remember, place all your similar terms in parentheses. The next step is to truncate our words. Remember this from our search tips? This helps you find variations without having to type each variation, a nice time saver. So, go through your keywords and synonyms and find the words that can be truncated. These are mine. So in the first case, remember, an asterisk with libraire will find librarians, libraries, and library. And I also have student, research, market, and service to find all of the variations on those words. Next, let's combine our ands and ors to create what we librarians call a search string. Remember, the ors need to be in parentheses, and then you put the and in between each concept. So we'll have my concept of libraries, so it's librarians, information, or research, with parentheses. Then I'm combining that with my second search term and all of its synonyms, and my third search term with all of its synonyms. Finally, you'll copy and paste this search string into a database of your choice. Okay, for my search, I have selected the EBSCO database, Library Literature and Information Science, because that is the database that closely matches my particular search topic. And again, I've already copied my long search string, and all I need to do now is paste it. And it's already in there, so all I need to do is search. And so the EBSCO database has looked at my long search string and translated all of my ors and ands and truncations into a very nice search. And I've got about 300 articles, which is probably a little bit too much to start with, but even just quickly browsing through, it looks like there are some that are very relevant to my search. So using the Planning Your Keyword Search handout is a good way to delve a little more deeply into your search topic and to create a powerful search, all without a ton of effort.